Welcome to our Horizen Weekly Insider number 67. Today is November the 23rd, and happy Monday to you all. We are live now on Discord and YouTube. Thank you, Michael, for providing us a live stream. And as you know, this call will be available for you to check out later in our Horizen podcast. Also, please remember to be asking your questions on Menti while this call is happening so we can answer them all at the end. I'll pass the word now to Luca to give us the engineering updates.
Thank you, Angie. So together with me, Alberto, and we'll go through many different topics today. As usual, let's start from Zendu. Please, Alberto, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Luca. Okay, let's start with Zendu and specifically on the certificate quality. We already mentioned last week about the certificate quality that is one of the remaining part on the Zendu implementation on the ZenD side. And so one of the tasks related to certificate quality has been completed, and in particular the one that manages the acceptance of multiple certificate with different qualities in the mempool. So this first part has been already completed, and we have also some integration tests, Python tests for a whole set of scenarios. And so this part is currently under first review. And while we will proceed with the other parts relating always to the certificate quality, we will also proceed with the final review for it. Okay, always related to ZenD is the reindex function. We didn't mention it last time, but we started working on on improvement on the reindex functionality. Okay, reindex can be useful, for example, if you had some troubles with the database, state database, and so on of your ZenD. But this operation became very, very slow during time, and so at some point we decided that it was, necessary to look at it and find possible way for improving it. So we have started working on it during the last week, and there is already a pull request ready that seems to improve it for a factor of 2 times or something like that. But the improvement we will confirm it in the next days. But okay, so we have for sure improved it, and so we will be able to perform reindex in case of troubles in a much faster way. Okay, let's switch to the other big topic that is related to, and now I'm putting them together, proving system, optimizations of the proving system, proof workshops, circuits, and SDK changes. So in the last weeks, I spoke about these proof workshops where we identified in a more detailed way what is needed to be proven, and so what are the real statements that need to be proven on the transaction processing, and how we are going to design the circuits, and what are the impacts on the SDK. So these gave us already some results, some analysis that we defined. But another key element is the proving system itself. So because we can take decisions on the base transaction circuits based on the performances of various parts of performances of the proving system. And we can take decision on the proving system based also on some characteristic of the things that we have to prove. So this is a crucial part of our, journey in terms of defining all the things that need to be proven and so on, because we have to put together all these elements and make them working together. And so we have to find the best, how to say, configuration that provide the best transaction throughput and best characteristics for what we need to do. But I mean, just to give you some example, for sure, transaction throughput is one of the elements, but there is another one. For example, if you want to have customizable transaction circuits, it becomes a key element having a non-trusted, not needing a trusted setup for the base transaction proofs. So all these kind of elements are now, we're trying to put them all together and understanding the various trade-off of all the possible choices, and then moving forward with the configuration that we think is the best one. So, for example, one of the options we were looking at was having a Marlin and Growth 16 proof cycle, but this has the disadvantage of needing one trusted setup at least. And the other option would have is to have a a full Marlin cycle, and this doesn't require. I mean, it depends. In any case, let's simplify a trusted setup, but has lower performances. No, but you use other kind of queues, so you reduce the field size, and so you have other benefits. So we're taking in consideration all these things, and also we are working even on the proving system side to make it even more performant. Beyond the work we are doing on the, as I mentioned also in the previous week, working on the GPU to speed up some operations that are very intensive on the proving part. That is, for example, multiscalar multiplication. So we're moving forward on that, and I mean, just mentioned the GPU. Regarding the GPU, we also completed the FFT implementation on GPU. That provided also a great result in terms of speed up. Okay, let's move forward and switch topic, and let's discuss about the Sidechain Explorer. As you can imagine, also on the sidechain side, it's very useful to have the possibility to query Explorer for light client and so on. So we started working on the SDK on the Sidechain SDK to allow the future support of a Sidechain Explorer. And in particular, we designed an interface, a generic interface for the Explorer that is able to receive via WebSocket channel some events that are known by the Explorer itself. So we have a unique way for connecting different kind of blockchains, let me say, to the Explorer. And so we have the same interface between main chain and Explorer and Sidechain and Explorer. That is a WebSocket channel that communicates these various events about new blocks, new transaction in the mempool, and so on. And so currently we're working on the SDK side to introduce this additional WebSocket server that can be used by the Explorer to index also the Sidechain specific related informations. Okay. Regarding the game theory analysis, we mentioned the last week. As you know, we worked on a decentralized model for the reward scheme on the Sidechain side that is able to, let me say, reward all the actors that are involved in the Sidechain life. And we performed a game theory analysis for that, and that, I mean, it was really, really, really interesting. This game theory analysis made some assumptions that we would like to also to remove from this analysis. Let me say, so we're currently working on a second version of this game theory analysis to not have this assumption and see what are the results. And the last thing is the new video about Zendu. If you remember, in the past weeks, we recorded a new video about Zendu white paper for the prestigious Block Up 2020 conference that we were supposed to participate in person in Singapore. But as you know, I mean, not possible this year. So the conference is going to be fully virtual, and the organizers required a video presentation, so we did it. And now this video is available on their official channel. So we will now post in the video link in the Discord chat, and we hope you will enjoy it. And I think that's all for today. Sorry for being a little bit long.
Yes, that's correct. So I'm about to share this link Alberto was speaking about, and Angie and Chronic will provide a short update about the ZenD deprecation, which was last week, and the upcoming halving. So thank you, and back to Angie.
Thank you, Luca and Alberto, for the update. So yes, as Luca mentioned, Sandy deprecation happened last Wednesday, and our current version is 2.0.22. Also to remind you that our latest version of Sphere by Horizen is now available. Version 1.2.8 is out now and available for you to download. And Chronic will provide some updates about the upcoming hard fork, and as well, we will have more details about our halving event coming, as well as the halving party. So with this, let's continue now with Chronic to give us the infra updates.
Yeah, hello everybody. So first we can report that the deprecation was successful from the tracking system perspective. So really the majority of nodes have updated, and we started enforcing version 2.0.22 1 day after the deprecation date hit. And in comparison to previous deprecations, really many more node operators were quick to update. So that's very nice. And upcoming dates. So in 2 days, to be more specific, on the 25th between 7 and 8 a.m. UTC in the morning, the hard fork that fixes some edge cases in our replay protection will activate. This has already happened on testnet without incident. And the halving date is December 2nd. Now, for our pool operators, last week we reported that we had identified an issue in the SNOM mining software, more specifically in Node Stratum pool. I've created a pull request against SNOM upstream that addresses this. It hasn't been merged yet, but there is some activity going on, and I'm hopeful that it gets merged before the halving. If it doesn't, for convenience, I will provide a fork of SNOMP and Node Stratum pool on the Horizen official repository, and we'll let everybody know. And if SNOMP merges, this won't be necessary. But in any case, we will update you on the progress. And I can report some big news as well. From our network perspective, today we've hit an all-time high on the network hash rate of nearly 1.4 gigahashes per second. Now, this is I'm not expecting this to continue beyond our own halving. The main reason for this is right now Zcash has halved already. We haven't, and for this overlapping period, our mining profitability will be higher than Zcash. But still, it's a nice milestone to be over 1 gigahash per second. Back to you, Angie.
Thank you, Chronic, for the great updates. Let's continue with Jonathan for the growth updates.
Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. First of all, just want to say big thanks to the BD team. You guys are doing amazing work, and that's kind of obvious in today's market movements. So thanks to Dean and Casper's, Vano, and everybody else. On the growth side, so we had to take down Block's jump. So that's a bit of, I wouldn't say bad news, but temporary bad news. The partnership just wasn't working to the level that we were expecting from a customer perspective side, and it was difficult for us to troubleshoot issues. So we're taking it down for now until we can control the whole process. And at that point, we'll be able to relaunch and provide customers with the customer support that they need and not have long wait times or not have direct access to fixing the issue, which we don't have right now. So that's a bit of bad news for people who love Block's Jump. You'll still be able to play, you just won't be able to earn Zen for now, and then we'll have it back up. So aside from that, we're also spending all of our resources this week to get the new Horizen website up and running. Lucy has provided us with the designs this morning, and it'll be 100% push. We're looking to get it done this week. Fingers crossed if nothing goes wrong. It looks really nice. It's really well laid out, very beautiful, very simple. And I think it's a really nice improvement and very excited to see it live. Gustavo, anything from you today?
Nothing today. Thank you, guys.
All right, great. So back to you, Angie. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, guys. Let's continue with Dean for the BD and operations updates.
Thanks, Angie. Jonathan, thanks. I wish I could take credit, but I certainly can't for the price move. But we are having a lot of success on the BD side. Let's start, as always, with Vano to let us know what's happening on the integration side. Vano?
Thanks, Dean. Hello, everyone. So we have great news today. MXC Exchange has listed Zen and opened trading for Zen USDT trading peer. Besides, MXC also added support for Zen USDT margin trading. It supports 4x leverage for buying long and selling short, with daily loan fee rate of 0.06%. MXC is, I think, the third or fourth largest exchange in China, and they were very quick and professional with their processes, and we are happy to have such a great addition for our Chinese community. This is also our first merging peer. I will also share their official announcement right now in our channel. I also wish to update our community regarding suspended deposits and withdrawals of Binance Zen Wallet, because we are getting a lot of questions about it. Last week, Binance released an official statement regarding our upgrade, ZenD deprecation, and hard fork, coinciding with Zcash halving, and said that wallets will remain suspended until the hard fork and network stabilization. With our hard fork around the corner and halving as well, I think their wallets will be open quite soon. But they also said in their statements that there won't be any other update regarding opening wallet withdrawals and deposits. So keep an eye on that as well. I will paste the link about that in our weekly insider chat channel as well. Now I'm passing to Guan for Chinese market updates.
Thanks, Vano. This is Guan from China market, and I have 3 updates to report. The first one is I will have an AMA presentation, which is invited by a very influential crypto news media called Jinse Finance tomorrow afternoon to introduce Horizen. And they also give us a free marketing chance, and will publish the AMA to the headline for free. This event will help Horizen gain a lot of media exposure in the China market. And the second thing is that right now the China market is in a grayscale hut. The whole China crypto circle regard grayscale as an industry index, and we are so lucky that Zen is a grayscale trust, and more Chinese crypto key opinion leaders are keeping an eye on Grayscale's products, including Zen, of course. And some KOLs who I meet with through those offline meetups I've attended during those past years, they studied Lotus Zen, and they also invited me to introduce the Horizen project to their followers. And all of our Chinese materials, contents, blogs of Horizen are very sound, including our white paper, Grayscale's 2 Horizen reports, and the fund strategy reports. It's really a great opportunity to introduce them in such a proper time. And the third thing is that I'm preparing some Chinese halving celebration videos that are from our partners who really love our projects. And those videos will be done by tomorrow. I will send it to Spencer and Michael. Thank you too for hosting this amazing halving event. That's all. I will pass the mic to Angie.
Great. Thank you,
I'm
Guan.
going to jump back in there. Thank you,
Sure.
Guan. Very interesting. And then, so that was on our integration side and partnerships with other players. And now turning it over to Casper's, who just to set this up, as you'll all recall, Casper set up a funnel to really market our side chains to prospective customers and partners who want to build in the Horizen ecosystem. And we've talked before that he's had a lot of success. I'm very proud of Casper's. And without giving away the name of who it is, today, actually, we received the very first MOU signed from the process that Casper's set up. So a huge congratulations to Casper's. It's been a lot of work to get here, and my expectation is we're going to start to see a lot of MOUs come in over the next couple of months. So really happy about that. Turning it over to you, Casper's, for an update.
Thank you very much, Dean. Yes, indeed, this is something really exciting for me and for our team. So we have our first MOU finally signed, specifically from the BD funnel we created only a few weeks ago. So our teams are currently working on a joint marketing PR release, so you can find out about our latest collaboration and what this brings to our ecosystem very shortly. Apart from that, we have a bunch of other projects moving along the funnel, more or less in line with our initial estimations and predictions. We are actually currently exceeding the number of projects that are replying to our outreach campaign and want to get on a call with us. So this just shows again that projects and developers are really interested in what Horizen has to offer. And sooner or later, we will have many more interesting projects and blockchain applications launching on our ecosystem. Just to let you know, last week we had 8 calls with various blockchain projects, whereas this week we are even busier with 12 calls lined up. Anyways, really exciting times, and I will continue keeping you updated on our BD progress on the next calls. Thanks.
Thanks, Caspers. Back to you, Angie.
Awesome. Great updates, guys. Okay, let's continue with Lucy for the marketing updates.
Hello, everyone. A happy Monday. Wow. Really love all the updates and the amazing energy today. So let's start with the developer community growth as usual. So again, a very consistent growth. We had a 0.47% increase our early adopter program and 3.15% increase on the HDE user signups. And we have total developer growth of 2.32%. So very nice. And also, again, just a reminder to all the developers, we have the whole video series of how to build a customized DApp on our YouTube channel. And we also have a page where you can find all the guides and tutorials for using Zendoo SDK. And then we will be hosting a community giveaway, and the winners will receive a free developer ticket or startup tickets to next month's Paris Blockchain Week Summit. So the value of the ticket is 157 euros each. So pretty good value, very sweet price. So And this is a large international conference, and there will be over 1,700 entrepreneurs and investors and developers of projects from all over the world to talk about the latest development in blockchain and cryptocurrency. And Horizen is one of the sponsors, and Rob will be speaking on the main stage. So it's a 2-day virtual event on December 9th and 10th. So we will release the giveaway on social media early this week. And we are also, like Jonathan mentioned, we are in the process of updating our website and some key messaging. So you will see a refreshed visual with more focused messaging on our website very, very soon. So, and thanks to our, amazing designer Linda, as always, and the UX team. And we are also working on releasing more new sidechain partnerships this week and coming weeks. We have a very, very exciting pipeline of new partnerships, thanks to, again, the amazing job our BD team has been doing. And then I had opportunity to join actually one of their BD meeting, and it was just very, very exciting, and I can't wait to share the news with the world. And lastly, about the upcoming Zen Halving, as we covered in our last call, that our amazing community is organizing a fun online party for this historical event on the day of the halving, which will be December the 2nd. So I believe Spencer has some new updates for the party. So Spencer, would you like to give us the updates?
I'd love to. How's my audio?
Sounds good.
Great. Okay, a quick report because we're obviously very busy today. So on the Horizen Halving event, it's gaining momentum. I want to give a shout out to Medar and Manaf for securing common community member interviews. They are continuing to do that. Michael from Telegram and I are coordinating and conducting interviews with significant industry leaders this week. You will recognize the names. So we are proceeding with interviews. We have music from Tatiana Moroz. We will have games. We will have prizes. We will have a Dick Clark rockin' New Year's Eve round the world sort of a countdown to the halving block. Everyone, please go to horizenhalving.com for more details. Contact me, Don Crypto. Contact Michael from Telegram. If you wish to help, again, visit horizenhalving.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucy and Spencer, for the great updates. Let's continue with Rosario for Protein Engineering. I'm not able to hear you, Rosario.
Angie, so she's having some technical difficulties. We can move on.
Okay, good. We can go back to her if she is able to speak. Okay, Rolf, would you like to add any comments or updates?
I would, Angie. Thanks. So we got the halving coming up, and that's a big deal because it's not just a regular birthday. It's a 4-year birthday. It's a significant event. It means you've been around for a while. It means that you've survived. You're doing well, and of course, there's going to be less of a coin supply going forward. So for some people, that generates an interest for them. So when that happens, people are going to be perusing our public materials to find out more about us. They're going to be joining the Discord to ask questions. They're going to join the Telegram to ask questions and things like that. And I'd love for all the new people to have a really good experience. I'm sure most of you would love for them to have a good experience as well. And so a lot of them are going to be asking really basic questions. And sometimes it's hard to answer those basic questions again and again. If you like typing, or go for it. But what you can also do is sometimes when you have a really good answer, save that. And then next time somebody asks the same question, just copy and paste that answer. I'm sure most people won't mind, and the new people that come in will enjoy the good answer to the question. So that's my suggestion there. The other thing is that the basic idea that we had when we started Horizen of a few differentiating things, those are still in effect. So as you go through and do a review of our website to remind yourself what it is that we started and how we've gone along, there's some things that we've really done well on. So international participation has been a very big thing, and that's helped a lot. We have Horizen information in many different languages. Guan Yin has done outstanding work in China, for example, and Manon in France. I know a lot of French people don't speak English, and so we need the people in different languages and communities for that. The attracting different members of different communities, I think we've done really well on that. So having supporters that are able to participate in our online groups. We've done different events with investors to get them interested in it. Node operators, so people that want to participate and actually do and contribute to the project. They have the ability to do that, even if they're not miners. And of course, miners are continuing to contribute to the project. And now all sorts of different software developers. We have our core foundational base of the Zen software and the sidechain improvement. So developers are going to be able to contribute in all sorts of different ways. And then the basic things that we started out with privacy, distributed governance, economic incentives to participation. Some of that is where it is when we first started. Some of it has been improved significantly, and some of it's still a work in progress. So as we went along, I remember a few things, like we talked about increasing performance by doing a DAG. Well, we didn't do the DAG, but we figured out that we could increase performance by creating a layer 2 of sidechains. So we had a few different ideas that we looked at it, but faster performance is definitely going to happen. Privacy, we started out following the Zcash code. Our code has diverged significantly since then. We still have the basic privacy from Zcash, but by doing sidechains, we're going to be able to have all sorts of different privacy on different sidechains. So we have a better way that we're going to be doing it. Governance, we looked at doing an on-chain governance where people could vote on-chain, but we saw that would be difficult to do, and it would increase the blockchain.
Hey, I'm still on the other call.
Slow rate. And so we figured out that we could do governance again on a sidechain. And so that hasn't happened yet, but it will. And then participation, I think we've really hit it out of the park with participation from all sorts of different folks. And now when we are going to be doing the sidechains, the people that have the large amount of nodes that are out there that are already running servers, they'll be able to run the sidechain software on it. I'm excited that GPU miners might be able to use their GPUs for doing the certificate creation. That'd be a really unique aspect of it, and bring the GPU miners back into the community. So I'm excited about the Halving. It's a great opportunity to share our story with everybody, and please be welcoming to all the new people that are going to be coming into the community and participate. Thank you.
Thank you, Rolf. Now let's welcome Rob for the final part and Q&A session.
Okay. Thank you, Angie and Rolf. That was awesome to hear all of that. On my end, guys, I want to say, so yes, we have our 4-year birthday coming up here as a project with the Halving. We're having, I guess the vote is still going on, Stoic and 8. But what we also have this week is Thanksgiving, and not to be too cheesy, but it's also good on Thanksgiving to take a moment to just give thanks to our team, our community, partners, different people that are really stepping up right now. Like Don Crypto is really stepping up, Michael from Telegram, Zentorio, all these guys are doing such a fantastic job. Manon, Guan Yin, and not to just repeat everything that Rolf just said about thanking all these people, but I do want to say Thanksgiving is an important moment to take a step back and really just think about where we've come from, where we are now, and to give thanks to everyone who's really participating significantly. And super cool that we have the event coming up on the, I don't know what to call it yet, Halving or Happening, so I'm not going to weigh in on that. But it's great that we have this event coming up. I would highly participate people, or highly recommend that people try to participate if they can. This can be really cool, and just from the little bit that I've seen so far from the guys, it's coming along really well. Let's see what else. So wanted to give a shout out to Chronic for finding the SNOP issue and just knocking out the PR so quickly. That was awesome. it just goes to show that details matter. And the team has been doing an absolutely fantastic job on, like, every software release that we have is just getting better and better and so much more professional. The team did an incredible job in finding something like this was great, and fixing it awesome. Incredible updates from Alberto, Luca, Angie on the engineering side. You guys can see just a hint again of all of the important things that are ongoing right now. Locking in design, scheduling the remaining work, and generating a credible project plan are all things just on our immediate to do. And it looks like all steam ahead on getting things going for the big mainnet delivery. The product team actually had a surprise participation from Alberto last week that I was able to listen in on, where he actually put together just a fantastic alternative design that I would say now is the by far leading design for our work with Celsius. And it's taking the project from what we considered originally to an entirely, I would say, badass new level of really putting together what we're calling an audit chain that is doing things truly in a decentralized way, making use of our zero knowledge tools. And I'm just really excited. So that, we still need to get final buy-in on the Celsius side, but the new design is pretty awesome. And what's really cool is Mauricio also put the plan down on paper in a way that people like me can understand, which is great. And it comes with some interim deliverables, and the interim deliverables themselves are important, but we can lock in some of the interim deliverables as our POC, but still keep a bigger vision involved here. And the bigger vision being this decentralized audit chain. So really cool there. And I think it also solves what some of our other partners are looking for as well. Another example there would be Sokoba. And we'll see going beyond there, but it is in itself could be a complete product. Now, speaking of product, we do have other partnerships in works. I mentioned something, or I hinted at something last week that was a really big deal for us. And there's a little bit of a change there, but we're still going to be working with the major integration firm that I mentioned. It's just the end use case we're swapping right now, and we're still trying to finalize what that swap's going to be. But still, the fact that we're going to work with one of the largest system integrators in the world is a really big deal for us. And nice to get our technology into their product mix as well, to start working with other clients that they have. Just signed an MOU today with another partner that Dean mentioned. I won't go into details until we can actually craft the press release. And we should be announcing another one, like Lucy said, hopefully this week. It's been in works for some time, and I think everyone signed off on it. So we're just trying to source it with journalists. So anyway, a lot on the horizon here, and just wanted to get some of these things out there, especially our Thanksgiving message, guys. So thank you very much for everyone. We can open it up to some Q&A. We are running a little overtime, so let's try to keep it short.
Sure. Okay. So the first question is, any status on Coinbase listing?
Nothing that we can publicly speak about. You guys know that we worked through the Rosetta integration, which is a really important milestone for us to actually get listed. Still, integrating into Rosetta does not come with a guarantee of listing. And like I always say, the team there is very professional and does not leak information ahead of time.
Thank you, Rob. The second question is, well, it's more of a comment actually. It says, now that price is up, please staff up and build more epic things.
Yes, thank you for bringing this up. Actually, it's something that I meant to talk about. Was today is obviously a very good day in the market for us. I do view this as like, okay, people are starting to finally recognize the amazing stuff that we're doing, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, and we still have to be cautious, conservative. And the way that I view it is we are on exactly the right path right now, focusing on technology, focusing on communications so that people can understand, what we're doing, with the third focus on, partnerships and POCs with partners. So anyway, I think we're doing exactly what we should be doing. We still have a lot of work ahead of us on getting all of this stuff to mainnet. So we're going to keep focusing, and hopefully people out there continue to recognize what we're doing.
Thank you, Rob. And the last question is, why is Zen pumping so much? Was there any amazing news that could trigger it?
Great question. I have no idea. And it's funny, I always get these texts every time it happens. And one thing I'll say, I'll put my professor hat on and say people always love to attribute events to certain specific things. And they try to kind of make a story to craft for why things are going. I have no idea. Maybe we'll find out at some point what's going on in the marketplace. I just chalk it up to, we've been doing so much and this project has been under the radar for so long. It's about time that people take notice of what we're doing and the important work that we're doing and how truly what we're doing will revolutionize this industry. So anyway, I have no idea specifically for Catalyst, but I do just look at it as a signal that we're on the right path.
Great. Okay, so those were the top 3 questions. I see here some of them that are also really good. We'll be posting them here on the chat channel and answer them for you to check out later. So thank you everyone for attending our weekly insider. See you all next Monday for the latest Horizen updates. We wish you all a great week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Angie.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.